thanks for tuning in. As you can see, Dan's got a lot of flat tires on the trailer, which he needs to get off. So we can get these on. So we can put them on this. And this, that's another episode. Hey Dan, run that intro.
Hey gearheads, thanks for tuning in. Like Ashley said, we got a lot of flat tires, but the rims are good, and we know I got a bunch of good tires in there. So we're going to take these off of here, and I think I have a good way to get these tires off the rims to make it easier for when we go put the tires back on the wheels, because I do have to pay for that, so I figure it'd be cheaper if there's no junk tires on it. So let's get these unloaded and get them in the back of the car. So we got the wheels and tires off. I got them in the garage. Now you may be wondering why I said let's get them to the back of the car. I've seen a couple different YouTube videos and ideas on how to get tires off of wheels when they're not on a car. It's really hard to break the bead. Sometimes I've seen some guys using a board and a car to drive up on it, or a jack and a ratchet strap. I do have a way to break the bead that I'm going to try out, but I have some that are already broken, and I thought it might be easier if we did this. Alright guys, well, it got too dark outside to do anything and film it. I had to go to my mother's and picked up about 40 pavers that she had a new patio replaced, so I took them over here, gonna do something in the backyard, but within that amount of time, it got dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jack up the car, put the rear end on jack stands. As you know, or may not know, this is locked in park because I don't have a key switch yet for it, which I actually bought. That's gonna be another video, but right now it's locked in park. So what I'm gonna do is jack up the rear end, put it on jack stands, and then I'm going to mount each wheel on the outside, and you'll see what I'm going to do next tomorrow when it's light out. So I did work a little bit more last night. I was able to get the front of the tire off, as you can see. I do have one of these tire tools. I don't even know where I got it. It's got a slight curved edge and then a kind of notched edge, which makes it really easy to kind of push back and grab on this and flip it around. And then I'm just using, pry bars of different sizes, and that definitely makes it easier. Again, I've seen people do this on the ground. This makes it a lot easier. This rim is not going anywhere. Of course, it does rotate, so that's kind of a little bit of a pain, but lots of soap and spray, water and soap spray around it to help it come off. So what I'm working on now is just getting the other side off here, and then we should be good to go, but I don't think you want to watch that, so I'll just let you know how it went when I'm done. Maybe I will show you a little. So I got this one started. I just got this in there. So basically you just pry it up and out. Alright. Really do have to keep a lot of pressure on this. There we go. And as soon as you get the back out a little bit, you just do this. Now, sharper blades would probably work better, but you gotta work with what you got. Pretty cool. It smells like a demolition derby because of the burning rubber. There is water in here, so I'm not just going to throw it off. I want to try to get it off without damaging it or losing the water. But if you do it this way, your tire's shot, it'll come off a lot easier. Now this is the point where I'd recommend taking this off and going to the tire store, letting them put it on the right way, especially if you're not just putting them on something to roll around. You want it mounted and balanced, and you probably want to replace this valve stem. For us, I would just throw a tire on it, but this is a 14-inch, and I only have 15-inch tires. So we're just going to take it off and put something else on here. So because I couldn't put a 15-inch tire on a 14-inch rim, I took it off and I ended up with this. So we still have some work to do, so let's go to Plan B. So Plan B is a fresh Sawzall blade and an air hammer. And we have more tires over there. And we're going to start with this one. So the plan is to slice the whole outside of the tire and use the air hammer to knock it off the bead. So maybe not in that order, but let's try it and see what happens. So I'm going to try this tip on the air hammer. It's blunt, so we just want to push it off the bead. We don't want to knock it or cut it at all. So let's see how it works. I feel like it works. Alright, that didn't work because it's too tight, so I'm going to try some of these cutting blades on the air hammer and see if that works. Sidewall is pretty thick. I wonder if we can do this. Well, maybe those other guys were right. Oh, I did have another idea, but I won't do that really. None of that seems to be working, so I saw a guy do this on YouTube. Let's see if it works. Okay, well I guess my wood is too old because it's just cracking, and the weight of the truck is up on the tire, but it's still not de-beading. Maybe we'll try and use the pry bar now and see if something will happen. So that didn't work. I think it's because of the toughness of these tires. These are old tires. They're really thick. They have good tread left. And these things are probably rusted on the inside too. So we're just going to go ahead and go to the tire store, have them remove them, put all those tires on there, on all the wheels that we need them on, and then we'll go ahead and get these things rolling. So we'll call this a fail, and look for the next video. I'm going to show some stuff on bringing this one home and let you know what's going on with the other one. And until then, thanks for watching, stay positive, and keep on wrenching.